He used to be good. It's like, I can tell assholes from a mile away. Well, after my mom died, he just changed. And then Chucky's like, I thought you were talking about the cat.
Let me tell you how it's about to go. Let me show you the towel you're about to throw. This is hip-hop, try to run in our house, we'll knock your ass straight out the door. I'm the enemy's epitome, the fantasy, my tendency to mentally give your career the death penalty. I instantly advise you to match my intensity, try to fit my brain like Jackie Kennedy. I'm so tired of the why not side of putting MCs in a pine box. You motherfuckers couldn't even hit me in my blind.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, Lostlegendstv. We are Rated MC. And I'm Ray.
And we're here to review episode 1 of the Chucky series.
Yep.
Finally got ready to watch it.
Watch it at the same time.
I know.
What the fuck?
I thought it was really good for a first episode.
Yeah, I loved it.
Got the main character, which was Jake.
Pre-State Farm days.
Jake, for context, spoiler alert, Jake is an artist, 14. He's also gay. His dad is not supportive of that.
No, he doesn't approve at all.
He's so wish-washy in this thing.
Yeah, he is.
Like, literally at one point, he's like, talking about how he's doing his art. He's like, oh, it looks good. But you can't do this art thing. He's like, Mom did it. He's like, yeah, I looked into that art thing you wanted to do.
But it don't pay the bills.
So, no.
Yeah, the father is, for one, an asshole.
Yep.
But he really toys with Jake's emotions in this.
Mm-hmm. And there's, like, really not that many people for me to, like, root for. Like, I like Jake, and I like his teacher.
Yeah, the teacher was dope, yeah, for sure.
Besides that, everyone else was just kind of like an asshole. He goes to this like yard sale place, and he buys Chucky straight up because he wants the doll so he can add it to this little sculpture he's got, which is really creepy.
Yeah, he has this sculpture, like this life-size sculpture of just dolls put together. It looks like a fucking... Like, the face looks like an alien face hugger made out of fucking doll arms.
Baby doll faces and arms and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And his whole goal is he's going to take this head and he's going to put it on there. His dad has, like, his brother coming over and his brother's family. His brother's rich, apparently, or at least more well-off than this family is. They are very struggling.
This dinner scene is so awkward.
It's the most awkward shit ever. Like, I would have left
Yeah, it's just so
well
awkward.
before halfway through. You got Jake's dad. I can't remember his name. He's drunk.
The liquor talking.
His brother is trying to help him financially. Dad's like, no, fuck that.
The dad does something automotive.
Yeah, he works like his car says lube on it. Like, that's the name of the place that he works at.
Whether that's like a mechanic,
and he's the owner of it because he was doing payroll.
Yeah,
or he's like at least like a high level supervisor or something like that.
And your brother's like, "Hey, you need some work?
You fix a car?
Yeah, I need some work." He's like, "Nah."
It wasn't like he was trying to give him a handout. He wasn't like, here's some money. Just take care of yourself.
I was just, hey, you need some work, help each other out.
Straight up said, fuck that.
What's happening?
The mom is trying to change the subject and talk about how great their son is. What was his name? Jin. Jake, for as best I can see, is white.
Yeah.
His dad is white. His uncle, he's white. The mom, or his aunt, and Jin are Asian. Playing into the stereotype that he has to do good at things, like
especially school.
He has to excel.
They even mentioned Harvard.
Yeah, like he's got to be. This man's 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, they
bruh, calm down.
Throwing it on him.
And I get you have to be like early on that shit, but like that's too much. Basically, Jin goes at Jake, giving him shit for like the stuff that he does, the stuff that he's into.
Also mentions being gay.
Yeah. And like in front of his dad. The mom asked to go to the powder room, which shows you how fucking rich she was. She goes into Jake's room. And I thought it was just because she was trying to look at the sculpture beforehand because she asked about it.
Yeah, because we thought she was going to take a picture. Like she pulled a phone out. I thought like it was going to be like some malicious shit like that or... No.
She legit just goes in there and calls somebody and says, I need to see you. Can we meet up tomorrow or something like that?
Side piece.
Yeah, Chucky heard it because he's in the closet. Like they leave. It's just Jake and his drunk ass dad, and his dad takes a bat upstairs and just destroys Jake's art project.
I'm talking about from the fucking head down.
Like
he was like controlled
blew it apart. Told him I don't want to ever hear about this shit again, and then just went downstairs.
Yeah, like it wasn't shit.
And so Jake takes Chucky to school. And, like, he goes on a bus. And, like, I told you straight up, like, there's no way I would have took this motherfucker on this bus with these motherfucking kids.
I wouldn't.
They roasted him.
That's fucking asking for...
His bully, I don't even know his name, fucking threw his fucking jacket at him and those girls laughing at him. And he sits behind this dude who has a podcast that he listens to. And he's obviously into this dude. I think his name was Devin or Davin. Clearly into this guy. He goes to talk to him. Ginger sits down and talks. Ginger's not gay, but like he's got a girlfriend named Lexi. But he's cool with this guy. Ginger really does not fuck with Jake. And let's talk about Ginger's girlfriend.
Oh, Lexi.
Go ahead.
Man,
hit him with Lexi. Hit him with some Lexi.
Lexi is the equivalent of like a 13-year marriage that went really sour, like pre-Karen days. Lexi's a fucking bitch,
And
I shouldn't say that because she's underage, but let's face it, she's a fucking asshole.
And she does what white people do to like minorities, where she tries to help. She's only helping to make herself look good.
Yeah, because there's this point where they're sitting at the lockers.
Yeah.
Jake is talking to Jin. Lexi walks up and she makes this joke of like, because she sees Chucky and like she's like, what the fuck are you doing with Chucky? Not like that, but he's like, well, I'm gonna sell him. Because he looked online, saw good guys are selling pretty high.
Pretty good money.
She's like, oh, are things getting that bad? You're automatically like, that's kind of sour. And this just keeps on and on.
Because up to this point, this is the first interaction we had with her. And at first I thought she was cool with him. Didn't make a joke, but like she was like playful with him.
Yeah.
Like she was being like nice.
And then she went on and on and on. Now I'm not talking about 4 or 5 times. There's like one point I was looking at Jan, I was like, fuck.
She stayed on it. At one point, this one girl walks by and she's like, "It's okay to be financially challenged, right?" And it was this girl who was just walking by.
At that point, she's just being foul.
She's just being an ass. Cut to them in fucking like a biology class. They're basically killing a frog.
And this is where the teacher we was talking about, the cool ass teacher, comes into play.
She's trying to help Jake. Jake has a problem with blood. He can't handle it. Dude behind him just starts cracking on him, and this teacher, without missing a beat, says, "Shut the fuck up and get back to your like to the student." And there's things said between teachers and students that shouldn't have been said. Not like anything sexual, but like that's something that you wouldn't have expected at all. Of course, he's got Chucky with him. He looks away because he sees the blood. Mm-hmm. Chucky fucking guts that motherfucker in like
a fucking surgeon.
Helps him out. And the teacher's like, "Oh no, that's not exactly how you're supposed to have done it," because like Chucky did extra shit.
Yeah, he did like
and then
arts and crafts with that motherfucker.
Fucking stabbed this. And these kids had real scalpels.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me. But then everybody's phone starts going off. And here comes Lexi again.
Laughing.
She's in the class. She started a GoFundMe.
For Jake's poverty.
At that point, I lost all hope for that character.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hate this bitch. And there's a part later that we'll talk about because I told you how I feel about that. Still, like, she deserved it. The teacher holds Lexi back, tells her, "You need to take this down." Lexi literally acts like the most entitled white woman you've ever seen in your life. She's 14. She's like,
"My mom will sue you."
"Yeah, my mom will sue you. Let's talk to the principal."
That's
good.
Okay.
She's got a Pilates class with my mom. The teacher leaves to go get the principal. Cuts the lights off. Jake had asked the teacher to keep Chucky because he couldn't put him in his locker.
Yeah. Wouldn't fit.
Sitting there just chilling on her phone, and then some noisy stuff happened. Drops the phone. She can't find it. She looks up. Chucky is standing right there in front of the door.
And the lights are out at this point.
Yeah, and he's
because
just
the teacher turned the lights off for some reason.
Yeah,
and he blinks.
And then the teacher opens the door and knocks Chucky to the ground.
Like Chucky was about, like you could tell he was about to do something, like walk or something. And then the teacher's walking. He's like, "Well, I better wait." Lexi
basically just gives up on like her whole like thing she was going to do. She's like, "Yeah, I'll take the job. Don't worry about it. I'll take the job." And then she looks at the principal and the teacher, sincerely says this to them: "Man, I gotta stop smoking so much weed before school." And then walked out. And then the principal didn't act like that's a huge deal. Like, why is she smoking weed? Let's go. She was like, "Well, that was a lot easier than I thought." What the fuck is up with this shit? And then we get to the talent show.
Talent show's fucking great.
Before the talent show, Devin came up to Jake and was asking what he was listening to.
Yeah, this was at lunch.
And Jake legit was listening to his podcast. But he lied and said he was watching Vampire Diaries. Yeah. And Devin's like, "Oh, cool, I'll check it out." Now listen, I know you were actually watching my podcast.
How you know? No.
And he's like,
I saw you.
I saw it. But I want you to be on my podcast. And Jake actually got really excited. And again, can't overstate this enough. The man's obviously into this dude. He asked, why you want me on the podcast? And Devin was like, I want to do like an anti-bullying thing.
And that did not go over well with
No,
you.
basically, like, I'm poor and everything. Like, that's what you want to do. Like, I don't want to be a part of this.
I understand that, though. Like, I explained to you. Because that makes Jake feel like the poster boy of what poverty and what a bullied victim looks like. And I understand why he got upset.
And like I said, literally everyone is bullying him for being weird, for being gay, for being poor. So I get it. He's literally getting like shit thrown at him all day.
Oh, yeah. Shit at home, shit on a bus, shit at school, shit in class.
All the time. And it doesn't even seem like he has really any friends.
The talent show is hosted by, you guessed it, Lexi. And Lexi is just still being a bitch. Oh, that was great, Devin. Glad your mom's here to see it. Let's ask Jake what he thought about it.
Well, like she was like spotlighting people, like her parents. She called her sister a brat. Went to Devin's mom, and then went to Jake, and it was like, so how'd you feel about it? He's like, it was good.
And then the prick was like, well, let's take this opportunity to tell everybody how you really feel about Devin, Jake. And then the greatest fucking thing ever happens.
And again, like, it's so obvious how much he's into him. I don't see how Devin doesn't see it. And if he does see it, he's not acknowledging it himself. You hear Brad Dourif.
Yep.
The first time of the whole show. This is more than halfway through the show.
His first words, you pick on somebody your own size. And then Chucky's sitting directly behind Jake.
Which he didn't bring Chucky with him.
Yeah. And then like, Jake picks up Chucky. And Chucky whispers something into Jake's ear. And then they go on stage and like play it off like a puppet show. And Chucky plays this fucking awesome ass fucking elaborate prank on people. He wasn't having it.
He was all up on Lexi's ass. Oh, look, Lexi's falling. She tries to come get it, and he's just like, boo!
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking with her hard. She won't come near him.
Let's look at Lexi's search history. Oh, she's into Botoxes. Or, no, he said she's Botox curious.
Yeah.
Why do my farts smell so good?
Like, they're doing, like, some weird shit, and then she's like, oh, there's a lot of pictures of Jin in here. Also a lot of pictures of Scott. Like, being fucking... And then, like, finally...
But he don't stop there.
No, because he goes after the aunt.
Yeah.
It was like, we all have secrets.
Bree.
We all have secrets. Right, Bree?
Then he starts... I can't remember his exact words, but he starts cussing.
You motherfuckers. I'm tired. Like, he was, like, going off like that. And so, like, basically, what's his name? Jake just covers his mouth. And pretends like that's the end of it. People were laughing like it was funny.
Then Chucky's like, I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
They fucking walk off. Because, like, the teacher, the principal was coming up like, that's enough. Oh, we forgot the moment where Chucky's like, God damn it, I can't remember the line. Like, I'm your friend to the end. You got that. Don't you, Jake?
Yeah.
To, like, make Jake understand, like, what's truly going on.
No, not too friendly. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Because he knows that he's gay. Like, pretty much everybody at the school knows that he's gay.
And it was
besides
like,
Devin.
it was cool to have Chucky stick up for fucking Jake.
Yeah.
Because, like, you never really saw that in any other movie.
Jay goes home with Chucky. He goes home again like he's trying to sell him. And this dude calls and tells him to check the batteries.
Which had to be Andy.
Yeah.
Had to be.
And so he fucking looks. There's no batteries in it, so he fucking throws Chucky away.
No, actually, remember he gave it back to the teacher. The teacher locked it up in the locker. Then when he got home, his dad like, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah, his dad found Chucky, threw him down. Then they have the most awkward fucking conversation and just like the most hateful ass conversation. His dad's drinking bad. Like, dude.
Fucking hits Jake.
He hits Jake because like Jake says, you only care they know about me being a fag. And I'm not saying that I'm saying it like verbatim. That's what was said in the show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that word. And it's because he's gay. Like, he's saying it, I guess, to be derogative towards his dad or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that in any way to, like, upset any homosexual people or anything like that. So his dad hits him, tells him, don't you ever say that shit again. He earlier said he's only 13, he doesn't know what he wants. And he's like, I'm 14.
Oh, he actually says, if you ever say that shit again, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. Jake just says, it should have been you in that car accident instead of mom.
And then Jake actually starts pushing him back. Like, get the fuck off.
He pushes him back. He runs upstairs because his dad tells him to go in his room and doesn't want to see his face anymore.
Dad comes back and his fucking whiskey bottle's empty.
Chucky's gone.
He's like, what the fuck's happened to my whiskey?
Yep.
Then the lights go out. And then he goes into, like, the basement area to check out the fucking control panel. He turns the power back on. Yeah, sure. And he sees Chucky just standing up there looking at him. And the weird moment happens.
Yeah.
Chucky just throws the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about a little bit. I'm talking like a fucking jet.
Like liquid. Like a lot of liquid.
And then the dad gets electrocuted.
That's how he dies. Bad. Like his eye. Like he was literally stuck in place while Jake came down there.
Jake came down, saw the whole thing.
And then the lights keep flickering on and off. And you just see Chucky like in the background. Then he's closer. Then he's like right next to Jake. Police show up. Question Jake about it, finding the whole thing weird, which it was weird.
Weird circumstances.
Basically, it's like his uncle's gonna take care of him. His uncle picks him up, takes him to this fucking mansion of a house that they have.
Ginger's not happy about this.
Fucking
at all.
Bree's trying her hardest to be the nice aunt in the situation, but she also asked the question, "What did you mean about me having secrets?" And she was like, "Oh, I was just
making funny."
Yeah, because he doesn't know. He legit doesn't know. Chucky knows.
Chucky knows all.
And for whatever reason, they give him this room that has 2 beds. It's across from Jinjin's room. Like, he starts talking to Chucky, trying to tell Chucky, talk to me. And he's like, all right, like, before he could, like, finish it, Chucky just bitch slaps his ass.
Because they was doing the iconic scenes in the first one. Like, you thought, like, tell me, son of a bitch, I'm going to throw you into the fire. But before he could, bitch slapped his ass. And I laughed my ass off.
And then Chucky's just talking to him and, like...
Then he says the good guy line, but in the Chucky voice.
Yeah.
The only thing switches was like, howdy fucking ho.
Yeah.
And then they start talking. Like, this is where you see Chucky be Chucky.
And they're talking about, like, the murder of his dad. He's like, you didn't have to do that to him. He's like, he said he had it coming. And he's like, he used to be good. He's like, I can tell assholes from a mile away. Well, after my mom died, he just changed. And then Chucky's like, I thought you were talking about the cat.
Greatest fucking line ever, man.
And, like, that's basically how it ends.
Well, actually, it ends with kid Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
So
because they talked about it, because they're in Hackensack. Or, is that what it's called?
Hackensack, yeah.
That's where he was from, apparently. And
I'm pretty sure that's in New Jersey.
You see him cuddle up with his mom, and then bam, credits. And for first episode, that's really dope. I really liked it.
Yeah, I think it was a really good mix of, like, having good suspense moments, having a really good character like Jake to pull for.
Yeah.
Because he just kept his shit, man. And to have the different angle of, like, instead of Chucky just trying to kill people, like, he kind of got Jake's back.
Yeah.
So far, you know what I'm saying? I like that.
And like I said, he's obviously trying to be helpful towards Jake. Something you're used to seeing.
Yeah, because, like, we don't know his true intentions yet.
No.
Because with Andy, you know, he always wanted his body. He's wanted out. This, he just seems like, oh, he's going back home to Hackensack, which all this is taking place. I thought it was really good. It's more, they had more comedy elements than horror elements, but they had, each part was good. And I know I've always said that I hated comedy in Chucky movies, especially like Seed of Chucky. But to me, this worked.
Yeah.
Like, it's something new, totally different direction, and I really enjoyed, like, the first episode. Like, I loved it. I didn't expect it to go that way, like, at all.
Same.
So far, I'm behind it.
And I can't wait to see what the second episode is. I'm not going to rate it yet because I'm going to wait till, like, the end of the season and we'll rate it. Hopefully, we're able to watch the next episode reasonably after it comes out. And we can review that one for y'all and put it back up for y'all. Let us know what you thought about the first episode. What do you expect from the series?
Also, let us know how do you think this ties into Cult. Because we have not made that connection yet.
Not yet. We haven't even seen Jennifer Tilly yet.
I know.
But,
or what's her name? Daughter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you know what we're talking about.
Buffering.
So, let us know what you thought about it. Tell us what you're expecting for the next episode. Who do you think is going to die next? Because I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to die in the next episode. I think it's going to be Lexi. Personally.
I don't know. I think it's coming.
Yeah.
Maybe not that soon.
I feel you.
Because I feel like this being a TV series, you're going to have to, like, hate that person a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Unless they just introduce a new villain.
Yeah.
Not villain, but you know what I mean.
Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate it. Until next time, y'all. Deuces.
Adios.
What a slam. Bring us back to you, grouch. Just my crew just might roll on you like